everybody, I have a $5 haul to show you. This is where I buy $5 every week when I remember to add to my stockpile, and it's generally food. I do food and supplies, but it's mostly food because if you want to survive, you got to eat. And I like to buy supplies too, but I like to put more money into food than to supplies because I want to survive. But I thought, I'm trying to eat down my fridge and freezer this month because December we're gonna have planned power outages. So I thought, you know what, this month, November, I'm probably gonna do my $5 hauls just in supplies, maybe, and some food. But anyways, so this haul is just all supplies, and I got it at Dollar Tree, and I ended up spending about a little over $7 with tax. So it's over the $5, but I thought this week I am going to get supplies. So the first thing I found is this White Rain soap, and there are 3 bars in each box, which is awesome. So normally you can only buy 1 bar now for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. But when I saw these 3-packs, I thought I got to get them. They do have another 3-pack of soap there that you can find once in a while, and I always get them when I see them. But I had never seen this White Rain in a 3-pack at Dollar Tree, so I thought I gotta get it. So I grabbed that. So I got those 2 items. Another thing I got is this pie server, and I thought this is very nice because I could put cupcakes in here. I have a mini cupcake machine where I make a lot of mini cupcakes, and I thought this would be perfect. And so you could also use it as a tortilla warmer. Look at that. You could just heat up tortillas and put it in there. It's like perfect size. You could use this for anything, cookies, anything you want. So I thought I gotta get this. I can't pass that up. And so I have that also in my $5 haul. Okay, so I'm doing my haul at my video at night, and you'll see why. Because I'm going to show you something that I got, and I want to test it out in the dark. So I thought I got to do this at night. Okay, so another thing I got are these earbuds. Now, I will buy the earphones at Dollar Tree and use them, and they're generally pretty good. For $1.25, you can't beat it, and I want to just have these as backup. And normally, I like this one because it doesn't have those little spongy ear things at the end, because I end up losing mine, or I only have one working one. So I'm going to see if these work better. So a lot of times, the spongy, the little plastic spongy ones, one ends up going out and the other one works. This is from Dollar Tree I'm talking about. And so I thought I'm going to try this style that doesn't have it. Now I know those little spongy things don't have anything to do with the sound. I know it has to do with the cord, but I thought I'm going to just try this. This is a different style. So this is going to go in my stockpile. So you're probably saying, well, if there's an apocalypse and we don't have any electricity or any internet or any of that, well, you know what? This is for any time. This could be, I might need to use this winter. I might need to use this tomorrow. Who knows? But at least I have it. I have it ready. So I got that. Okay, and then the next 2 things I got for my $5 haul are these lights, and these are LED lights, and I want to test them out right now. I brought some batteries. So these are, I can't read the writing. It says it on there how long these are. Now I do have one of these in my entryway because I do not have a light in my entry. So and I love it. They're like fairy lights. And so I thought I'm going to try this out and see how this works. And I'm going to turn my light off. Now, I am afraid of the dark. I know you're probably thinking, how old are you that you're still afraid of the dark? Well, my mother, she's already passed away, but she was afraid of the dark too. She was, of course, way older than me. And my dad is still alive. My dad is 91 years old. He's still alive. And my parents had me late in life. I have older siblings, way older siblings. And my parents had me late. My mom too. So, but my mom has already passed away. And let's see, how do I do this? I guess I just pop it open. I hope I don't break it. So she was always afraid of the dark too. So she was a tough lady. She was real tough. She used to, if anyone went to her door, well, she ended up putting like a wrought iron gate in front of her house. She lived like 15 minutes from the beach. She had a huge house close to the beach. Anyways, she ended up having to put wrought iron in front of her house so people couldn't get it, come up to her door to knock. But anyways, how do I open this? This is taking forever. I don't want to bust it. So, but before she put that wrought iron up, when someone would come up to her door in the evening, she would hold a hatchet because she had a glass door. Well, at her previous house, she had a glass door, but she had on the other, her last home, she had some glass on the side. And so what she would do when she would go to the door, she'd hold her hatchet so they could see that she had a weapon and not to fool with her. She was tough. She was a tough old lady. But, okay, let me try to open the other one. There's got to be an easier way to do this. What am I doing wrong? Okay. Okay, so you just do it at the bottom. Okay. There we go. Okay, I was just scared to bust it since I just bought it. I know it's only $1.25 and you're thinking, who cares? But so these are great for like an emergency. I'm just gonna stuff them in there. These are great for like an emergency to light up your home. I think I'm doing this right. And I've used my fairy lights. I gotta open it. I should get the other one in. I don't want to break it. Oh, I see. It swivels. Oh, good thing I figured that out. Okay, so once you pop it open, it just swivels open. I never would have figured that out. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my light once I get this lit up. Oh, no. It didn't light up. What happened? Hold on. Maybe I didn't put the batteries in right. Oops. Let's try it this way. Okay. It's late. It's nighttime right now. It's late, and I thought I got to do it at night because I got to test it in the dark. No, that's not right. Is that right? I hope I didn't do the same thing again. Okay, so maybe I have to close it tighter. I don't know. There we go. Oh, wow. Look at, they're like blue lights. Okay. I had the batteries in backwards. It wasn't the lights. Okay, so this is pretty long, kind of. Let me see. No, not that long. No wonder you have to pay like $5 for the bigger ones. Okay, this isn't very long. This is maybe only 1 yard long. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off the lights and I hope I don't get scared. Ooh, that is pretty. So what I thought I could do, I only bought 2 strands. I thought they were longer than this. I could not read the size on the box because the size is written so little. So I thought I could put these in my kitchen so I could save electricity, because in the winter the electric bill goes so high because I use the plug-in heaters. I've got 2 of them and I get them going, but I do a lot of cooking in the winter to keep the apartment warm, because this apartment's like over 100 years old and there's no insulation. So this is really pretty color. So this really lights up my kitchen. I know you can't tell. Look at that. I know you really can't tell, but it really does light it up. So we're gonna have planned power outages, and that's why I wanted to buy these. So I think I'm gonna buy a few others because it's only $1.25. Yeah, it's only 1 yard long strand, it looks like, But the thing is I could put one in my bathroom. I could put one here in the kitchen. I'll probably put it over my light here. I mean, my window. And then I already have a big long fairy light one in my entry. And then, so I need to I should get one for my living room, one for the bedroom. And I have just a little like alcove between the living room and the bathroom. And I might put one up in there too. That would probably be nice. So I'm going to get about 3 or 4 more of these for my apartment. So that worked out really good. That is awesome. So I just wanted to see how I'm going to turn my light back on. I don't dare turn it off. Okay. I don't dare turn it off in the dark. All right, so for $1.25, that is not bad at all. Yes, it's small, but who cares? It'll do the trick. You don't need electricity. You just need some batteries. Now, I have bought these batteries before. This is it from my stash. And I got these at Dollar Tree. These are E-Circuit AA batteries. And I buy these whenever I see them. And I like them because they work really good for me. So you could always buy one of these. Okay, so it takes 2. And this box comes with 8. So you would only need to buy one of these and 4 of these. So for a little over $5, you could get 5 lights and the batteries to turn them on. That is a great deal. I should have went that way for this haul. But when I saw these soaps, I thought I got to get them. And I loved this because I plan to do a lot of baking this winter to keep the apartment warm. And when I saw these, I thought, oh, those are fairy lights. You can't beat that for $1.25. But now I know why they're only $1.25. They're only 1 yard long, but who cares? At least we have lights to light it up. So like if you live in somewhere where the power goes out, like we're gonna have a lot of power outages, then you'll have lights. So I'm happy about that. So I think I'm gonna maybe buy more than 3 more. I may go buy like 5 more of these and just have them in my stockpile. But I am gonna put them up throughout the apartment. So when I hang them up, maybe I'll do like an apartment tour at night so you can see my lights. Okay, everybody, so this is my $5 haul. I spent about $7, but this is all supplies for my stockpile. And I just want to thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe.